welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. So I've been asked to do a reading for Aquarians. So this is just a general reading to see what's on the cards for our Aquarians. Just to explore the sort of energies that are surrounding them at this time. So here's a general reading for Aquarians. Remember, it's just general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. May as well start with these cards that fell out. So let's see what we've got. We've got the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. I'll just get some clarifications for those. Justice with the Hanged Man. Oh, two came out there, the Sun and Death. The Ace of Cups. To begin. Oh, and the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. So, the Hanged Man. These cards are about where you've come from, what's brought you to where you are now. Well, we all feel very restricted at the moment, so with the coronavirus causing us to isolate and all that, but generally I'm getting a sense here that it's more about a sacrifice you've made. You've given up something the Hanged Man is about sacrifices. It's about sacrificing something in order to gain enlightenment. You've put something on hold in order that other things can begin to grow in your life. It's a decision you didn't make lightly. Perhaps it was almost forced upon you by some sort of regulation. Oh gosh, makes me think your business, for those of you with businesses, this would say like, you've had to put, businesses have been put on hold because of the restrictions put on us by law to protect ourselves, of course. I know. But it looks like that you're thinking that that's going to be the end of something now. But with the Death card comes rebirth. It's not about physically dying, it's about something ending in order for new growth and rejuvenation to take its place. If you look carefully, I don't know if I can get the card up there nicely, there's a little butterfly which symbolizes, the chrysalis, new life. So as one door closes, another door opens. So whether or not it's got anything to do with businesses and coronavirus restrictions and the lockdown and whatnot, it's very much like that. You've, through a decision or a ruling that was made, it may have been a bit cutting for you, but it was just and fair. It had to be. You've had to put something on hold, and that was a difficult decision. But from from the closure of that, a new door has opened and something new will begin. And I'm quite confident of that because here you've got the wand. It's like as you hanging there, suspended, you didn't stagnate. You had this great idea. The wand is the first beginnings of creation, of creativity and the spark of creation. There it came, just when you thought, almost like at your darkest hour, this idea comes up. And you may be thinking, well, it's, what's, is it worth it? Is it solid? Well, according to the cards, it's actually pretty positive. The sun shows is this lovely card for success and energy and growth. It shows a lot of promise. You've got a lot of willpower. You've got a lot of purpose. You've got a strong sense of purpose and drive. And I'm seeing the red here, which is a colour of passion, drive, purpose, deliberation. You've thought about it carefully. And this idea is really exciting for you. And it is full of promise. Your advice, Rose, says that you're going to have to balance things. It's going to be a bit tricky, but if you can get the balance right, you will find great joy. The ace, here's another ace, so you've got this energy, the spark of energy, the very beginnings of something that's going to bring you great joy. This is the cup that runneth over, and the joy spreads into many veins of your life. It's out of just like the lotus flowers here grow out of the muddy waters. They actually need the muddy waters to survive and thrive. So out of this death comes this wonderful new idea, and it's got such promise. It feels very precarious. It feels very much like pie in the sky, and it takes a lot of balance. You've got to balance. I think financially it's going to be difficult. God, I think it's going to be difficult for a lot of us financially now anyway. And it feels very unstable. But if you can maintain that balance between, I suppose, I'm getting a sense of things are going to be touch and go for a while. But if you can hold on to the dream and hold on to your self-belief, and at the same time maintain practicality, do the things you need to do. I know this figure is like way up in the air in the clouds, but I'm seeing the pentacles, which are grounded elements. In the tarot, the pentacles are about earthy matters, about material matters, about practical things. So I'm getting a sense today, when I look at the Two of Pentacles, it's saying you're going to have to balance between reaching for the stars almost to go forward with this idea and this new beginning. You're going to have to, although keep your eye on the ball, you're going to have to keep your feet on the ground at the same time, because of the financial situation that you're in and that we're all going to be in. It's going to be precarious. But the cards promise success. The Six of Wands is a picture of a knight from battle, and he's fought He's won and fought, and he's riding back into town to the acclamation of his people. It's, you know, and it's a great success card, and in the spread you've got the sun, which also echoes success. So it's going to be a bit of a fight, and it's going to be feeling really scary when you start off. But you've got great promise of success. And here, this is the Ace of Wands. 3 aces, 3 new beginnings. This is wonderful. I think the Ace of Wands, and I'm seeing the sword there as well. I think it's saying that you're going to have to really keep a sharp mind. You're going to have to, you know, use your business sense all through. And I think that's what the juggling is as well. The airy-fairy is great, but you've got to keep your head. You've got to maintain a sense of balance. And the answers will just be given to you from higher spirit. And the Fool at the bottom of the deck underpins the whole sense of the spread, that you're starting a new journey. You've got to put your faith and your belief and in your sense of purpose, in your drive. Oh look, there's another butterfly that you had in the death card. You've got to put your faith in this idea and just go for it. Just take the leap. The Fool card is all about the very beginning of a journey, taken with energy and that sort of innocent, joyous trust that a young person would have. And just going for it, almost carelessly, which is quite frightening. But this little fellow, he's got his backpack, so he has prepared. It's very exciting, this reading, very powerful cards, really wonderful reading. So it does seem that something ended for you, but out of that, your resourcefulness has been amazing, and you've come up with this brilliant idea that hints at, you know, a little bit of difficulty. It's a bit frightening. Certainly is a leap of faith, and the cards are showing great promise for it if you go for it, and if you keep your head on though all the time. Keep your head on, go for it, and you will be successful in your endeavors. I'll just give you a little oracle card. Let's see if they've got anything else to add to this. Hopefully it will add to it and not totally crash it down like the last reading I did. Let's see what oracle cards can show us any more. It's very difficult to hold on. Turn it that way. Right, angels, spirits, divine energy, what can you tell us for our Aquarians? Okay, I'll just split the deck and take that one. Sure, I'll just take that. Yep. Card didn't jump out, so I just chose a card for you. Let's see what we've got. Take care of your needs. Winter. This card's about the spirit of the wolf who can survive. Can survive even the most difficult. Oh look, you've got another one. I'll read that as well. And the snake, shed old skin. That's the death. So you've got winter. its message is take care of your needs. The wolf can survive anything. He's a survivor. And, you know, financially, I think we're going to be enduring a very bleak winter. So be sure to look after yourself and know you've got inner strength and you can endure the difficult aspects of whatever this amazing journey is that you're about to embark upon. The snake says shed old skin. So the thing with the snake is what no longer serves him. You know, when his skin gets too tight, he just leaves it behind and reinvents himself, which I think is what may well be the sort of thing you're going to be doing now. Leave old ways behind as you follow this new path, because you know you may have to leave things behind when something comes to an end, but as it comes to an end, something else is beginning. So I hope that resonated with you, Aquarians, and it would be nice to hear how you felt about it. If you wish to make comments below, and like, share and subscribe, and God bless you till we meet again.